I'm the Guitar Ninja, and my channel is all about doing guitar stuff, if you weren't aware, which is probably pretty obvious in the name. I'm going to be doing a load of exercises today. So I originally filmed this video as one long massive video, but I've decided, due to how long it was, to break it down into 3 separate parts: a beginner, intermediate and advanced. So there's 3 different exercises. Depending on which one you are watching right now, this intro will be the same on all 3, but I promise you the videos are definitely different. We have a standard pentatonic run for beginners, a string skipping pentatonic run for intermediates, and a natural minor string skipping exercise for the advanced ones. These start slow and progressively get faster. If you find the slower speeds easier, please still stick with them, because it's good to develop your timing and to get the scale more and more in your head, or the exercise more and more in your head, before it starts getting too fast and challenging. So please do start with the slower speeds and work up. However, if you find the maximum speeds of this one easy, you should definitely be on the next video. If you find the maximum speed of the advanced video easy, then, well, if that's easy for you, then, yeah, just not even easy for me. So, well done. Okay, so let's jump into this video. Now we're going to have a go at the intermediate one we're going to do today. We're going to do the minor pentatonic string skip for our intermediate. So I'm going to come up to the 5th fret now, and I'm going to play the notes on the 6th string, skip the 5th and play the 4th. That's why it's the string skip. I'm going to go back up to the 5th string, then skip down to the 3rd, back to the string I skipped, the 4th, skip down to the 2nd, back up to the string I skipped, and skip down to the 1st. So it's like down 2, up 1, down 2, up 1. When we get to the end, we're going to do this in reverse. We're going to start with the highest note on each string. We're going to play that string, up 2 strings, back down 1 to the string we skipped, up 2. Back down 1 to the string we skipped, up 2. Back down the one we skipped, and then up 2. Even if you are struggling at any particular point in this exercise, keep going up at some of those faster speeds as well, really pushing yourself through them. You'll be surprised, sometimes it's easier to play at 120 than it is at 80. So let's jump in with this, back down to our comfy zone of 80 BPM to start with. And just quarter notes. Starting on 5th, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, so that's 80 BPM. Let's go up 10 to 90 BPM. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, let's add another 10. 100 BPM. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, let's go to 110. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, let's go another 10 to 120 BPM. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, just keep it going. 130 BPM. 1, 2, 3, and... I almost got, actually I'll pause it. I almost got a bit of string blindness myself there, almost started to hit some of the wrong strings. Not necessarily because it was too fast, but it's just that level of concentration for long enough, the strings start to blur. So I'm sure you've experienced that yourselves, so I thought I'd say it out loud to let you know that even the advanced players that have been playing for a long time, we still occasionally get string blindness. Right, 140 BPM. 1, 2, 3, and... And another 10. Oh, that's not another 10. We're meant to be on 150 now, right? 150. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, another 10. 160. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and... Let's throw in another 10. 170. 1, 2, 3, and... Another 10, let's go to 180. 1, 2, 3, and... $190. 1, 2, 3, and... You might have heard I clipped a bad note in there, so let's jump up now 200 BPM, and then we're going to go to using eighth notes at slower speeds. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, so let's drop this down to 90 BPM, so we're actually going a little bit slower, because obviously 100 would make sense, to help us get used to eighth notes first. So 90 BPM, eighth notes. Ah! Drop my plate! Okay, let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, so up to 100 with eighth notes now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And 110 with eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Starting to get quite fast now. Let's try 120 with eighth notes. Again, remember when I'm talking in eighth notes and we're going up 10 BPM, it's the equivalent of going up 20 BPM with what we were doing beforehand. So we're getting bigger and bigger jumps now, and as it's getting faster, it's going to be even harder to do bigger jumps. So if you're struggling, don't worry about it. Try those gaps between. If you could manage 110 but you don't manage 120, then try 112, 114, you know, go up in smaller increments. Right, 120. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, let's go up another 10. 130. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And 140. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, 150. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Nice. I'm happy with myself there. I thought that was going to be more challenging for me. 160. 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Ooh, it's getting challenging. Trying not to catch the wrong string. Right, 170 BPM, 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, 180. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Gonna do that one more time, just because I'm not 100% sure how in time I was. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool, I think that was about right. Okay, let's go 190. If I was struggling at 180 to know if I was in time, this could be hard. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool. Okay, 200 BPM. 200, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, let's have a go. One will go at 200. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I'm really struggling now, guys. Let's see. 210, which is the final speed we went for the beginner exercise, so I'll go for that speed here with the intermediate. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Oh, I messed it up. 1. Ugh. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Ooh, not too bad. I'm going to give it one more though. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Oh, that was sloppy as it gets. Right guys, so that is the intermediate exercise for today, the string skip. Okay, time for an advanced one. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Please consider subscribing. If these videos do well, I'm definitely going to do a chunk more just like this. It's a great excuse for me to practice and for me to share the exercises with everyone else. Again, if you found this one easy, you should check out the next one. If you're watching the advanced one and you found that completely easy at the maximum speed, then you deserve a title of Guitar Ninja as well. Come and join me and we shall have a shred session together. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed, liked or commented, please do, and I'll catch you in a new video soon. Actually, comments below would be awesome if you let me know what your maximum speed was to this video. So it would be really cool to see those down below. Don't lie just to make it seem great for everybody else, because I'm likely to do more videos, and if I see the same names pop up with your speeds and I see them increase, that's going to make me really happy and know that these videos were definitely worth it for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Obviously, comments, like, subscribe, you know all the madness that keeps this stuff going, and I'll catch you in a new video soon. Bye!